I had this great look. Why didn't you tell me I look so bad? Anyway, see if anybody jumps on. See if we're on. Hey, Suburban. Don't know how long we're going to be up. Hey, Pickers. Come in. I'm doing a live stream.
Hi.
Julie says hi. Hey, Breakaway. Terry, Kitty. Come say hi, Julie.
I am.
See what happens when we can't fix hair?
We didn't blow away. Woohoo!
Okay.
Woo!
Woo. We don't know if we blew away yet. We have to go home and see.
Well, I mean, like, we didn't blow away.
We didn't, but we might float away.
Maybe.
So, hey, Anita. The funniest thing. Where's my phone? Let me have my phone. We left to get away from the storm, and let me find it. Daisy, stop. Let's see. This is what happened today. Other way, yeah. We all woke up very early, get things done, moving on. Steve had Princess outside, and that tree came down. So, I know that I have a pecan tree, pecan, whatever you want to call it, down, and it's resting on the garage roof. We have other trees down. Our driveway's blocked. So we brought the chainsaw with us. Hey, Lone Star. Daisy, stop. What else? Terry says hi.
Hi, Terry, Kitty, Anita, everybody else. Alright, I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I know. I'm exhausted too. What else? You got a tree on your garage, on your barn. You got trees down. We really came out of this pretty good.
I lost my clothesline tree.
You lost your clothesline tree?
Oh, that means my garden's gone too.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Alright.
All snap.
Oh, snap.
Julie just realized if her clothesline tree came down, it went down on top of her garden. So your garden's gone anyway. With all that rain.
I don't know. It survived the month-long rain we got before, so.
Got 40 inches of rain, Julie, in 2 days.
Look, I like to think positively that it was squashed. It didn't drown.
Yeah.
Good night.
So we were very fortunate. Good night, Joel. We have a friend that lives just 3-4 houses down from Julie. Now there's properties in between and big areas, but they have 3 trees on their house and 2 on his workshop, which is the front half of it is his workshop. The middle section is the tack room, and the back half is the feed room. And he's got 2 trees and sunlight coming through on that. And then somebody that lives in between them had a couple trees on. So all in all, we're very fortunate.
Gardens can be replanted too.
Exactly. Yes, they can.
Yeah, I was walking the dog when the tree here came down.
Yeah, you were walking the dog. And the only thing is, if you all will remember that we lost one freezer that had one of our pigs in it. Well, with the power out and us not there to put the generators on, we've lost everything else that we've harvested. We've lost all our other meat. So, when we get home and get everything cleaned up, we'll have to start the process again of filling the freezers. What's that?
Oh, I like the way her mind works.
Hey, Mustang. Who's mine? Gardens can be replanted?
No, probably she'd prefer to think it was crushed rather than drowned.
Crushed and drowned, yeah. So, well, we have a lot of cleanup to do when we get home. Still no power. We heard, and you saw something from Verizon, right?
Yeah.
That's
I heard something through official channels.
that Verizon was going to have a 12-hour no phone service from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. because their battery bank,
Their backup power systems are running low on.
their backup power systems are running low. And it was supposed to start tonight, but I was able to get calls through to people, so maybe they thought better of it and were able to bring in more fuel. Yeah. So the animals are fine. We, as you know, we couldn't take all the animals with us, but there were several families that we knew and trusted that stayed, and the animals have been well cared for. Let's see.
Don't forget to use your home insurance for food spoilage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have 3 freezers, yes. We will use our home insurance. Let's see, what else? We did, our rabbits, we let them go. We let them go because rabbits get scared and have heart attacks, and we felt it was safer for them to be out and find some place to burrow, and we will try and catch them. And we know that they're fine, and they're there because they're running all over the yard eating what's left of Julie's garden.
Well, and they saw that when the folks came over to feed, they came out and said, "Oh, you got any stuff for us?"
Yeah.
So I'm sure we get there and rattle the food around, they'll come to it like
they will.
used to.
So it's just been. I've been through a lot of hurricanes and I stayed. This one scared me because it was supposed to be a Cat 4. I've actually stayed for a Cat 3 before, but I was in a building that was designed to take a near miss.
From nukes, yeah.
From nukes, yeah. And it had 18-inch thick walls. And so I've seen what a Cat 3 will do. So when they were talking about a Cat 4, I was like, no.
Well,
but still in all, I'm glad we left.
Yeah. Well, we rode through a Cat 3, almost 4 in the high-rise, the first one after we got married.
No, it wasn't.
Frederick? Yeah.
No, Frederick, pull that up. Frederick was like a 1.
I don't think so anyway.
So anyway, yeah. So still glad we left. Because, you know, we have all the kids, and the youngest being under 2. Didn't want them going through that. You know, there was a time we were young, dumb, and stupid, and we stayed for these things. There's something to be said about age. Wisdom comes with it, and so we're going to go back. We're going to clean up. We're going to start all over. All the animals came through fine. They're smart. They know what to do.
No, it was.
Where did it come in at?
Alabama, right over.
Oh, came in now over Alabama.
Yeah,
well,
we were a little further away. But
yeah, we were east of that in Fort Walton. So anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm not making a lot of sense, and we're talking and all, but I'm just so tired, and mostly it's from stress.
Take care, Barry.
take care from not knowing what everything looked like until recently. I mean,
Go outside.
you know, everything can be replaced, and I'm okay with that. But it's the uncertainty of what needs to be replaced, if anything. So, and we're at higher elevation. You got to understand, we live at sea level, maybe 3 or 4 feet above sea level.
The highest land in the county is like 40 feet above sea level.
Yeah, the highest piece of land in the county is 40 feet above sea level. We are at 1,700 feet right now, and my head hurts. I've got a headache. So, but looking forward to going home and seeing everybody. Some of Julie and David's friends stayed. They lost vehicles in the floods. Oh, Tanya, you're not late, sweetie. I just thought I'd jump on because, quite honestly, when we go home, I don't know when we'll be back on again because there is no power and there is no estimation of when we'll get power again. The only thing that I'm grateful for is, like, yes, it might still be in the 80s. Pardon me. It may be in the 80s, but the humidity should start coming down. And so it'll be hot, but it won't be humid. No, princess.
Take her out.
Did they eat?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And Princess, bless her little heart, she doesn't like to get wet. And, well, it's raining. And this storm is so massive. Let me explain. For those of that are not affected or in any way in the path of it, it's still raining on the coast and raining where I am on the other side of the state. This is just, I don't think I've ever seen a storm this big before. Hey, Robin. So like I said, I'm hopping on now because we're going to go home in the next day or two and just not sure if or when we'll be able to get, well, not if, but when we'll be able to get back on. There's just no power. Roads are flooded. Bridges are down. It's going to be a rough time. But that's what we have things for. So when this happens, let me see what that says. Power, I don't know who y'all have said it. At least a week before. Okay, yeah, I don't have Duke. Julie does, but I don't. I actually belong to a co-op. I'm glad to hear that. Do you still have a lot of wins, Robin? Steve's nephew. Tonight was a really stressful night because we're here. We got a phone call from his brother and sister-in-law who got back today, and their son was trying to make it back, and he kept running into roads that were closed or washed out, closed because of floods or washed out, and it was getting to be dark, and he was spotty on phone service, so we were texting back and forth, trying to figure out where he and his wife and their daughter were in the car, trying to figure out where they were, how to get them to a road that wasn't closed. And we finally got them someplace safe, but it was kind of stressful for a little while. It's getting dark. You can't always see the water right away, and making sure that they didn't get into the water and get them out before the road behind them floods. but we got him someplace safe, and that was about 45 minutes to an hour of really intense conversation, multiple computers going, checking different sites, checking different roads. One had maps with roads on it, one had DOT up with the closures, then trying to pinpoint even small side streets that you might could cut over. I don't know. Can you guys still see me? So, internet's a little flaky because, well, there's stuff up here too. But, anywho. So, how's everybody else's week been? Because, like, I know my state got wee-weed on all week, but I don't know about yours. Hey, Heather. Oh, what was that meme that was going around, Steve? About North Carolina? And Florence? We have seen several memes that were cute. And then Julie and I won't sing for you today because it's not good, but Julie and I will come on and tell you the Florence song that we were singing. Anyway, let's see. Rained here all day. Good, I'm glad no damage, Terry. Does anybody know, has anybody heard from other YouTubers that are in the state? Okay, stop bouncing, banging doggies. Anybody hear from other YouTubers that are in the state, how they fared? I know Celtic Nana left, and I haven't heard from her. I talked to her when she was leaving, but I haven't heard from her since, so kind of concerned. Steve, can you stop them because they keep banging this?
Lay down.
I'm concerned and want to make sure because she doesn't live far from me, and she got flooded her hometown got flooded really badly. So I just want to make sure she's doing okay. Anybody hears from her, ask her to drop me a line on Facebook so I know she's okay. Dragon's Talon? Okay.
Here's the thing. Is this the one you had in mind?
Okay. Yeah, come read this to them. If you guys don't mind, he's going to read you. Noreen from Noreen's Kitchen is doing well. Good. Okay.
Okay, this is how I've seen the Florence drama play out on Facebook. Florence says, I'm coming for you. Virginia and South Carolina, please don't. North Carolina says, bring it. Florence says, the F did you say? Virginia and South Carolina say, North Carolina, dude, shut up. North Carolina says, F that and F her windy ass. Punk bitch is only a cat 3.
Okay, leave the expletives out.
Florence, powers up to a cat 4. Still want to talk stuff? Virginia and South Carolina say, nope, we're good. North Carolina says, not only am I going to continue to talk stuff,
stop.
We got Jim Cantori on his way, and we're memeing the F out of you. Florence, you gotta be kidding. Okay, fine, I got something for you. Begins powering up to Cat 5. Virginia and South Carolina, North Carolina says, that's cool. We already have Facebook events planned, such as welcoming parties, blowing all the fans at you, firing guns at you. We've cleared out the ABC stores and ready to get lit. Bring it on, Turbo. Florence says, you guys are serious? You really aren't scared of me? But I put so much effort into this. Virginia and South Carolina waiting anxiously. North Carolina chugs a beer and says, up yours. Florence says, fine, I'll leave, and shifts south. Virginia breathes a sigh of relief. South Carolina says, dang it, North Carolina, you're the worst big brother ever. North Carolina says, time to man up. The hurricane's mad.
Anyway, we got a chuckle out of it. And what was it? So, anyway, I guess I'm tired because that sounded funny, but I don't know if it's funny to anybody else. Haven't heard from off. I have not been on. Internet has been so spotty even here that I don't know. So, those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, drop me a line, please, if you hear from people so that I know they're all right. Because as much as I'm worried about my stuff, I'm more worried about the people that I've met here. And like I said, I know for a fact where Celtic Nana is from was so heavily flooded. And I know she left, or at least she told me she was leaving. So I just want to make sure she's all right. I keep looking over at his computer. I'm sorry. Hey, getting started. Oh. Look what happens when I don't have a blow dryer or anything to flatten my hair. I'm going to take a line from Mrs. Wolfe. Don't look in my hair. Let's see. Oh, C. Dean, I'm sorry. I didn't say hi to you. Hi. Let's see. Anybody else have anything? I'm going to try and take some pictures and stuff as we head home or get home. But like I said, no power. So I don't know when you'll see it. But hurricane hair, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Hey, Karina. So, how's everybody else been doing? Everybody okay? Nobody sick? Everybody, doing good? I am not I am not looking forward to the task of cleaning out a freezer that's been defrosted and rotten meat. You know what? I just might wait till the power comes on, let the meat refreeze, and then take it out and throw it away, so I don't have to smell that. Oh, Tanya, I'm glad to hear you're good. How many hands up can I get for letting the freezer come back on, freeze up, and then taking it out and throwing it away? So I don't have to put a clothespin on my nose to get rid of that freezer. And I told Julie, too. I said, I'm going to start canning more meat because I am tired of losing freezer full of meats. I did not make fig preserves this year because it was too stinking hot and I had too much other stuff that I was trying to can. So I picked my figs, washed my figs, crushed my figs, put them in Ziploc bags, put them in the freezer, and now my figs are gone. So much, and we had such a bumper crop of figs this year.
We got definitely let it freeze, hand up.
Yep.
I agree with you, hands up, leave it there. Yep, that's what I do.
Yeah, it'll still stink, you're right, Kitty, but not as bad as it will if I open that freezer up with rotten meat in it now. If it were up to me, I'd just roll the refrigerator outside and let them come get it and get a new one. Let somebody else have to empty it. Oh, I just think of all the pigs that we put in the freezer and all the lard we made and the rabbits and turkey. It's all gone. Raised it so that we would know where our meat came from and what was in it, and it's all gone. It'll be all right. It will be all right. It always works out. Hunting season started on the 9th for bow. Um, when does black powder start?
A week later.
Okay, so
Okay.
this weekend, black powder starts. Oh, today's Julie's anniversary. It's her 18th anniversary. When she turned 18, there was another Hurricane Floyd. It's the one I tell you guys all about. That they couldn't get in, couldn't get out. There was no food on the shelves. This is like that. And that was her. So she's determined that anything that has 18 in it and the storm is not a good one for her. Oh, definitely. Take it outside on a dolly before we open it. Oh, yeah. But it's just, it happens, you know. It's the nature of the beast. We live in a hurricane-prone area. So, from time to time, we're going to lose stuff. But really, tell me where in the country you live that there isn't something that you have to worry about. I mean, Mother Nature's Mother Nature, and in her fury, if she decides that it's your time to lose everything that you worked for over the year, you're going to lose it. Not much you can do about it. Just pick yourself up, pull up your suspenders, and start all over again. That's my philosophy. You know, you could be down about it, you can cry about it, you can think, oh, poor me, I lost all that food, I lost all that time, or you realize life sucks sometimes and you just gotta pull yourself up by the straps and say, move on.
Well, we lost some stuff, but there's a man in the hospital right now who a tree fell on their house, killed him, his wife, and their baby, and put him in the hospital. So we haven't lost anything.
No, a little bit of time and a little bit of effort, but that man lost his world. Tree fell. They didn't evacuate. They had an infant child, and I'm not saying they did wrong. I would never second guess what somebody does, because you know, I'm not in their shoes. I can't say that I wouldn't have made the same decision. But his wife and infant child are gone, and he's in the hospital. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, in the grand scheme of everything, this is a drop in the bucket. And I've got a whole lot more to put in that bucket to worry about one drop spilling out.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Terry says, as long as we have our life, everything's good. Everything can be replaced. Absolutely.
Yeah, Karina said you didn't have a generator. Yeah, we have a generator. Nobody's there to run it.
We're not here. We're not there. When we left, the storm was still a Cat 4. And quite honestly, I had resigned myself that I was going back to nothing. That the most I would have was rubble and a piece of land. So, the fact that I don't have rubble and I have more than just a piece of land, I feel blessed. I feel grateful. I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am. I'm just tired. That's why you can't see how happy I am. I'm just really tired. Exactly, Suburban. She said that's the type of tragedy that changes families forever.
Yeah.
And so when I look at his apples, my oranges look really good because I'm inconvenienced right now. And inconvenience doesn't amount to a hill of beans. Exactly. So I jumped on to say hello because I missed you guys and I haven't seen you in a while. To tell you, we have some work ahead of us. We're extremely fortunate. Like I said, in the grand scheme of things, we lost a drop or two out of the bucket, but the bucket still has lots of room to fill, and it's all good. It's all good. Tonight I had dinner with all my grandchildren, my children and their spouses, my wonderful husband, my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece, my nephew, and my nephew's girlfriend. And when it comes all down to it, that's the best part of life. No matter what else we have, anything over that is gravy. That's everything. We will be safe when we go back. We are going to check everything out, make sure that we feel that we can get through any troubled spot reasonably safe, or we won't go.
Yeah, I mean, we have people that will tend the animals until we get back. The rest of the stuff will be there or it won't, and we'll get there and we'll deal with what's there when we get there.
Exactly. Yeah, family is everything. And anything above that, you know, as long as I've got my family around me, I'm so blessed. It could have all went away as long as they were all right. I'm getting a little philosophical, I think, because I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call it a night, guys, because, like I said, I'm really tired. And miss you guys, love you guys. So grateful that you jumped on with us for a little while. Hug the people that are around you that mean the most to you. Tell them you love them. And just remember, no matter what storm you're going through today, tomorrow there'll be sunshine. So, as always, have a safe, blessed day, weekend, and week. And as always, share your knowledge. Bye.
Bye, y'all.